Would I be the asshole if I made a cake for great-grandma even though no one else can eat it? My husband's family is on a keto diet, WTF, so for his grandmother's birthday they did not make a cake because no one was allowed to eat it. His grandmother is outspoken about hating those fad diets. I was unable to attend her birthday, turned 98 and still sharp, and my husband was agitated that they would deprive a poor 98-year-old lady of a birthday cake. I understand why they did it, but it also irritates me because my husband's mother said I would not need to send a cake with my husband because she had it covered. I am the one who bakes for the occasions. She apparently did not have it covered. Would I be the ass if I baked a cake for our movie night tonight? My husband said they might get upset, but I say fuck 'em. Let her eat cake.
Not the asshole. Means more cake for you and your great-gran. She's had 97 years of cake, no need to stop now for other people's diet choices. YWNBTA. The grandma literally is not partaking in the diet, so she should be able to eat what she wants. That whole family is full of ahs if they think it is perfectly reasonable to force a diet on an unwilling person. Also, they are selfishly making her birthday all about them by being controlling like that. If grandma wants a cake for her birthday, then grandma should damn well get a cake for her birthday.
Not the asshole. That's ridiculous of them to deny a birthday cake for someone, especially your 98-year-old grandmother, because they can't eat it. What fucking selfish people. It's her day.
I do keto low carb for health reasons after a bad doctor visit a few years back. And it's my problem I don't eat cake. Shit. This could be her last birthday, WTF. Not the asshole. They suck though.
Not the asshole. Why shouldn't she get cake because they can't have it? It's not their birthday. Maybe if you don't want people to get pissed off, just make a small cake? Like a little single-serving one. That seems pretty reasonable to me, but I dunno if that could come off as passive-aggressive. I'd still do it. Not the asshole. Fuck 'em. She's 98. She can eat whatever she wants to, and there's not a person alive who can tell her otherwise without being a complete disrespectful moron.
Not the asshole, especially since they could have made her a tiny one-person cake. How fucking sad is that, to have given birth, created a huge family, and then they all go keto and stiff her on her own b-day out of a piece of cake for surviving so long. Y'all better know I cancel you from my will if you pull that shit. Not the asshole. Make her the most beautiful cake that you can. Their diets don't mean she should go without, especially on her birthday.
Bake the cake. My grandmother passed away last year, and if I would have held her to her diet, she might have lived an extra 6 months. She would also not have enjoyed these pleasures of life. At 98, let her enjoy life and make the nicest, richest cake you can think of, or her favorite. Ideally a combo of the two. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. Give grandma a damn birthday cake.
They are assholes. Go for it and make an old lady smile as it could be her last birthday cake. They have the same attitude as vegans, thinking everyone else has to live to the idea.
Not the asshole. And just for your idiotic in-laws' education, keto cakes are a thing. There are plenty of keto-friendly flours for baking, like almond flour. I'm not saying you have to make one of those, but they could have gotten a regular small cake for her and a keto-friendly one for those on the diet.
Not the asshole. I don't like seafood. Can't even stand the thought of it. If I go to a party that's serving seafood, I don't eat it. That's it. I don't demand that there can't be seafood present. I just don't eat it. They can do the same with cake. I am currently keto and would never in a million years think I could tell someone else that they can't have delicious carbs just because I am inflicting this upon myself. For me, it isn't a fad diet, but a lifestyle change for overall health. Just like any other lifestyle, nobody has the right to force it on anyone else. Not the asshole. Let her eat cake. Also, they sound like lame keto people if they aren't aware that keto cake is a thing, takes like half an hour to make, tops, and that it's super amazing.
Not the asshole. I'm on keto, and even so I made a cake for my dad for his b-day. I just didn't eat any. I don't deprive others just because I'm not eating something.
Not the asshole. Make her cake. My favorite final memories with my grandma are taking cake and ice cream to the home for her to eat. She was over 90, and by this point barely ate anything, but she would finish off a whole bowl of cake and ice cream every time. It would take ages, her hands would shake feeding herself and then slowly chewing every mouthful, but she was not the type of woman to let someone else feed her, and she loved it. If I get to that age I hope someone just feeds me cake. JC, what is wrong with these people denying a 98 yo cake?
Not the asshole, the woman is almost 98. Give her a cake. Give her two. Bake a third and throw it at her family who didn't want her to have a cake.
Not the asshole at all. Please do it.
I eat keto. Don't these people know there are keto cakes? But you definitely WNBTA. The family really missed the boat on that call.
Not the asshole. Make the cake. My mill is 78 and has a terminal lung condition. If she wanted eclairs for breakfast washed down with a double shot of vodka and a fat cigar, I wouldn't say a word. She can have as much fat, cream, meat and chocolate as she wants and I'm going to cheer her on. She's worked all her life, raised kids, grandkids and is a great-grandma several times over. She's damn well earned it and so has your grandma.
She's 98. Let her eat cake, she's earned it. Honestly, people who jump into fad diets expecting everyone around them to follow suit are just exhausting.
NTA, but why not bake mini cake or slightly bigger than a cupcake? It'll show it's clearly for Granny and hopefully stop Mill giving out about the temptation of the cake when she's on a diet or overstepping if she brought a big cake.
Not the asshole. She's freaking 98. The woman deserves cake. And so do you. Make a small, two-person cake for y'all to share and make it gorgeous.
Not the asshole. Give the nice lady her cake and let her enjoy it. She's lived to 98. She deserves to eat the cake.
Not the asshole. She is a 98-year-old woman. Let her eat cake if she wants. She should be able to eat cake every day if it were her wish.
Not the asshole.
The family sucks if they get mad. Also maybe make a small, personal, cake for her so it doesn't seem so in your face to the family. Although, you shouldn't have to do that. Being on keto isn't even a good excuse. They could make themselves a keto-friendly cake while great-grandma can have her regular cake. Not the asshole.
Totally not the asshole. Great-grandma likes cake, and if the other family members don't want cake, then I guess they don't have to eat any.
Not the asshole. Bake a cake for 3. They are on a diet, they don't have to eat cake. But, imposing their diet on everyone is totally an asshole move on their part. Edit. I would pissed and hurt if I did not get cake on my freaking 98th birthday.
If they don't want any, they don't need to eat it. Why should it upset them? Not the asshole. You bake that cake and enjoy the crap out of it. Not the asshole. Keto diet is the diet I have lost the most weight with. That doesn't mean grandma shouldn't get to enjoy a delicious birthday cake. Get that lady a cake. Birthday cake. Not the asshole. Let her eat cake. She's 98 for Christ's sake. How about a cupcake or two for grandma, and something keto-friendly for the rest? My B-day was last week, and a dear friend got me a keto bundt cake because I have celiac disease, and I have to say, it was surprisingly good. Not the asshole. She's 98. How many more birthdays is she gonna have?
Not the asshole. I've been a vegan for a decade, which means frequently passing over cookies and cakes in a social setting while others are celebrating, for reasons that are my own. This is the reality of choosing a restricted diet, having to deal with the feelings that come with missing out or temptation. If they can't be in the presence of cake without eating it, they're not making a very durable lifestyle decision and it's only a matter of time before they give in.
NTA, and you bake her an awesome cake please. Just because they're on a diet doesn't mean everyone around them has to follow. She's 98 for crying out loud. If she wants cake, a smoke, a shot of whiskey, hell even a joint, you get her one. 98.
I'm not sure what kind of monsters are okay depriving a 98-year-old of a birthday cake. If I'm lucky enough to live that long, I'd be happy to eat the whole damn thing by myself. At that age, she should eat whatever she wants and everyone else can get over it. I say make that wonderful lady some cake. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. If grandma got to 98 she should able to eat nothing but cake if she so desires.
Not the asshole. She's 98 freaking years old, so give the lady a damn birthday cake. They can not eat it, but they don't get to push their diets on other people.
Not the asshole, and my petty Betty self would get a humongous cake.
Not the asshole. Make her the most decadent cake you can. She deserves it. Just tell the family you will leave GM a small slice of leftovers for tomorrow and take the rest of the leftovers so they won't be tempted.
Let them eat cake.
Not the asshole. Like others have said, you would be the asshole if you didn't. It's not their choice. If GMA wants a cake, make her a damn cake. Just because they don't want to eat it doesn't mean that they can stop anyone else from eating it. I share a birthday with my mill and I unfortunately cannot have dairy. My DH and SFIL got us all to share a chocolate fudge cake. I was so disappointed. All I really wanted that day was cake. Bake the goddamn cake.
Not the asshole. If they're all on keto, then just make a small cake for grandma. She deserves it. That sounds like a them problem. Not the asshole. Not the asshole.
Just make a small cake. Not the asshole. My granny was 90 and was told she couldn't drink anymore. But she loved Baileys. So every time we came up we always sneak her a little bottle and she would be so happy. It was worth it in the end.
You better start baking up a storm. You, Gran, and hubby are gonna enjoy some good cake. YWNBTA.
Not the asshole. If a 98-year-old woman needs a cake, she gets a fucking cake. End of story. It's not about anyone else but her.